I'm here for a live stream. This is kind of random for me to do this on a Saturday night. Okay, so before I start my live stream about Andrei kuzmenko surpassing the Russian rocket Pavel bure. I get this set up first. This one's gonna be a little old school. It's gonna be in the mid 90s. Okay, now go for some back in the 90s, not 80s but 90s. Go with that because that one there is since the 90s too. Start the game. Load up for a little bit here. Okay, so I think it was on what game was that? Not the day. The other previous game we had. Well, Andrei kuzmenko. Actually, before I start even anything, let's do my intro first here. Get a little excited here. Okay, so before I start, all across North America, South America, all across Europe, but most of it's going to be in Russia, because I'm talking about Russian players for this live stream. All across Europe, Africa, Middle East, Oceania. Subscribe if you're new. Push the notifications, share out the video, and hit that massive like. Okay, so I was saying that Andrei kuzmenko surpassed the Russian rocket Pavel bure with 35 goals in one season. I just like first Russian. He's like the multiple Russian player that surpassed the Russian rocket Pavel bure. That's why I'm wearing the 94 black jersey with the flying skate on it. Speaking of Russians, as Kuzmenko gets the goal. He surpassed Pavel bure with the most goals, up to 35 goals. Pretty soon, he will pass Daniel and Ryan Kessler with the most goals, up to 40 goals. See if Andrei kuzmenko does that in the remaining. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use it right now. We got 72 games already, so he needs like. So tomorrow it's the Chicago Blackhawks tomorrow. It's game 73. And then after that, playing against St. Louis Blues on Tuesday. That's 74. Friday against the Calgary Flames, our arch rivals, actually the Extreme. And other teams, can't remember what's the schedule, but mostly our Pacific rivals. That if Andrei kuzmenko does the unthinkable of surpassing Daniel Sedin and Ryan Kessler with the most goals, up to 40 goals. He'd be the first player to get that plateau in his first season. Usually, for a player to come to North America to play in the NHL, they usually get the three-year entry-level contract. But because Andrei kuzmenko came out of the KHL, Continental Hockey League in Russia, that he signed a, what is it, 2-year deal. And he extended another 2-year deal. Actually, no, it was one-year deal. Then it was 2-year deal. Because he's not actually a rookie. Because he can't win the Calder Trophy this summer. I'm not sure where the awards thing. I think it's mostly in Toronto. But yeah. He's a pretty good player. Kuzmenko's a pretty good player. He's a good Russian player. And speaking about Russia, I might do a video on the controversial topic on the, you know what, I'm not going to say. But it's not the thing with Russia and Ukraine, it's different. It's the other thing. If I do that video talking about that topic, I'll put a little disclaimer for anyone to not bash me, hating me, calling me mean names to me. I don't know why, but the world is so, what should I say, screwed. That's another video I might do. Cause this Friday against the Calgary Flames, we're supposed to wear the you know what jersey, and you know the you know what colors on the stick, on the hockey stick. If with our Russian players, Vasily Podkolzin, Andrei kuzmenko, I've mentioned a couple times already. Vitaly Kravtsov. Not for Ilya Mikheyev. He's hurt. I think he's back home in Moscow. I'm not sure where he's from. Russia. He's recovering from his. I go that. He's recovering from his injury. He'll be back for the 2023-24 season. Yeah, Dagnov. He's not a good Russian player. I might do that video. But for now, let's enjoy my gameplay. If you guys missed my live stream here, you can watch the replay when this is over. Oh, hello! Anyone can come up from Bum Fan 69 or my other great fans. Oliver Larsson from Sweden gets a goal. He's hurt too. He's actually out of the season now with his injury, so he's gone. Same thing with Liam McKeev, he's out too. Oh, and also, I got a video for you guys for tomorrow, a premiere video on the victory over the Stars today, over the 3-1 win over the Dallas Stars, with Jack Rathbone's victory goal over the Stars today. We're at 79 points. We're in 5th place in the conference. Might not 5th. Oh yeah, if we are, but we're not at that point. But we are in still 6th in our division, and still in 5th place in the wild card. And on the conference, whenever the teams are finished tonight on Hockey Night in Canada, with the rivals with the Golden Knights and also with the rivals with the Oilers. I think we're now in the 5th place, not 5th. Somewhere in the standings in the lower basement. I think in the league we're at, what are we at? 26th place, I believe? 25? I'm not really sure. Jason Dickinson gets the goal. Same score since today. Let's see if we're a little higher up. We're back.
Join us for our next team practice, which will be open to the public. Admission is simply by donation, with all proceeds going to local charities.
Hello. Not along a block. We see on the title that Kuzmenko surpassed pavel, the Russian rocket. You know, too fancy there for a minute there. Got myself level my stick handling here. Long distance. Oh, pushed the net out. Oh, here we go, empty net. Let's see, I gotta get empty net goal. And I did. Connor Garland gets the empty net. Oh. Thank you for seeing on. You're a legend. You're a legend. It's like on Twitch. People like stay. Thank you. You're the greatest. Thank you. Well, that's the game. I won for one of the stars. Thank you guys for showing up. And a little I say snippet that Andrei Kuzmenko surpassed our legendary Russian rocket Pavel Bure with the most goals as a Canuck. Now let's see if Andrei Kuzmenko will actually surpass Sergei Gonchar, one of our assistant coaches, with Rick Tuckett. Sergei Gonchar was a pretty good player when he played with the Pittsburgh Penguins, with a couple of Stanley Cups in his reign with Sergei Gonchar. Maybe if Kuzmenko stays in Vancouver next couple years, he might pull off the ultimate goal to surpass Sergei Fedorov. I don't know why. Like the Russian players are so bloody good. Like, you got Sergei Fedorov. You got well, of course, Pavel Berry. You can't go without that. Sergei Gonchar. Our youngins like Vasily Podkolzin, Andrei Kuzmenko came out of the cage shell. There's other greats. Other great Russian players that played in the NHL since every decade. Because back in the, I think was it the 80s? It used to be called, oh no, actually 70s. So it used to be called the Soviets. The Soviet Union. I'm not sure if you guys were born in the 70s. You might have, early 70s. Or maybe late 60s. There was a thing with the Soviet Union with Canada for that, what do you call it? It's like a World Cup. It was Soviets in Canada. I can't remember the name of it. And Canada came up top and beat the Soviets. Because when Pavel Berry started playing with the Canucks, he came out of the Soviet Union regime in the late 80s. Pavel Berry came here back in 92, 93. If you guys want, I can do like a series talking about the most greatest Canuck players ever, like the Sedin Twins, our Russian players, our Swedish players, or our Canadian players, American players. I think we did have one Latvian. Well, with our goalie, Artur Sobos, Latvian player. And with Pavel Dimitra, another great players that play with the Canucks. You can ask me on the comments if you guys want me to do that, to talk about our most greatest Canuck players that ever played with the Vancouver Canucks during our somewhat glory days, with the three appearances in the Stanley Cup Finals, 82, 94, and 2011. 82 was against with the Islanders, 94 with the Rangers, and 2011 with those, you know, those Bruins. We haven't won a cup yet. We haven't won a cup. Right, next year, well, our Connor Bedard Super 6 might be over because the Canucks are keeping winning and winning and winning and winning. If this might happen, but if it's an if, that maybe, just maybe, our Connor Bedard hardcore Canuck fan might, I'm just saying, he might go down in the standings in the draft. It'd be cool to get him in the lower standings on the draft, because sometimes every time any player that comes up in the entry draft every year. They want to be like first place in the standings for the first overall pick for any team, or the most worst team of the year, and the bottom of the basement in the standings. You got like Chicago Blackhawks, they're down there. We're somewhere down there, but because we won today, we're in what 11th place right now with 71 points. It won't be for a while. We won't make the playoffs this year. I know it's kind of sad without no playoffs. I wish we didn't have a bad start last year. I might do like a video talking the review of the Canucks of this season. If you guys want me to do that, that'll be in April after the 14th against the Coyotes. I thought they're easy to beat, but they beat us easily at the Mall Arena in Arizona. But see what happens. The Canucks keep on winning. I think we'll be out of the race for Connor Bedard unless he drops down. If he does, we're good. If not, we got other great players. We got Mishkov, another great Russian player. Other great players we can get for prospect in the draft in Nashville, Tennessee. Hello. I got two now. You guys are just amazing. So yeah, comment down if you want me to do talk about our Canuck legends that played with Canucks during the 70s, 80s, 90s, the 2000s, and the 2010s. You can give me a comment right now, or you guys give me a comment when I end this live stream. I'm gonna go for a few minutes. Let me get drinking first. I'm back. Okay, so yeah, it's comment down if you guys want me to do that. I'll get more videos coming up next week for this week coming up. Continue with my 90s stuff. Actually, I had a good idea. I was thinking maybe Wednesday do my main video and do a hashtag shorts video on Wednesday. Guys won't believe what I got, because I know you guys are from the 90s. I know you guys were born in the 90s. Maybe 2000s too. That I've got the foot roll up. How do you call it? Hang on. It's called the what's it called here? Call it. Foot of the. Sorry about that. I'm trying to figure this out here. Fruit by the foot. Fruit by the foot. You guys remember that? Even more nostalgic and more nostalgia. I've got Dunkaroos. You guys remember that? And you guys glory years when everything was so good. Before everything, went to excuse my French, went to shit. But you guys should listen to the old school 90s songs, cause it seems like the old school 90s stuff is actually coming back. I might do a video talking about the 90s with their major comeback with music, the food, everything. In general, just mostly on the 90s stuff. Cause I'm a 90s guy. I was born in the mid 80s. I wasn't young enough to listen to music in the early mid 90s, but I did listen to the music in the late 90s. You know, of course, I was a teenager in the early 2000s. Those were the good old days. Cause I'm the only YouTuber that is bringing this kind of content to YouTube. And some reason, I don't know why, then this generation of young people don't know anything about the 90s. But you guys do, cause you guys were born in that decade. Well, me too, but I was in the mid 80s. I'm bringing some old school content that people don't know about anymore. I have a couple of videos already on my 90s already. You can watch those already. I have become a 90s guy and a couple of my food reviews of the 90s. I'm gonna end this live stream because I'm over the half an hour mark already. Thank you guys for showing up. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you. To all my great fans, you guys are just amazing. You guys are just amazing. Well, that's it for the live stream on my Andrei kuzmenko surpassing pavel. So that's it for the live stream. Here's my final thoughts. All across North America, South America, all across Europe, mostly in Russia, Africa, Asia, Middle East, Oceania. Subscribe if you're new. Push the share out this live stream out, and push the notifications, and hit that massive like. And also, live long and prosper, and peace out. I will see you guys on Monday with a upload on my Canucks tomorrow against the Blackhawks Regional 6 team. So yeah, thank you guys for showing up. I'll see you guys on Monday with the upload on Monday, and then I'll be back on Tuesday with the other upload on my Canucks against the St. Louis Blues. On Wednesday, it's gonna be straight old school 90s day. Okay, you guys should listen to that music. It's really good. You gotta listen to it. Well, that's it for the video, and peace out.